Well, hello everybody. If you notice, we have been doing unboxing videos lately because I have a bunch of firearm accessories and shooting equipment in my gunny's foot locker that are holding to be unpacked. I have not been in the range lately because of my busy schedule, and I couldn't wait to clear a few things in my calendar to make room for trigger time. To all our subscribers, welcome back and thank you very much for your support, and to our viewers who are new to the channel, thank you for dropping by, and I am glad that you are here. Sa atin pong mga viewers at mga kababayang mga Pilipino, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat at salamat po sa patuloy niyong pagsuporta ng ating channel. Choosing a rifle scope can be stressful and overwhelming because there are a variety of scope selections that are available in the market. And with that, we also have to consider our intended purpose for the rifle that we just purchased to attain a reasonable decision of choosing the appropriate rifle scope. For example, if you have a rifle that you are planning for a long-range competition shooting, you may probably need to consider getting a high-end scope to achieve that purpose. In my previous video, we unboxed a Sig Sauer Sierra 3 BDX and partnered that with our Ruger American Hunter. Today, we have a rifle scope in our gunny's foot locker that are waiting to be unboxed. We are going to partner this glass with another rifle that we have on hand for hunting and recreational shooting. Well, today we pick up the Whiskey 3 rifle scope by Sig Sauer. This rifle scope have been in the market for a while, but it seems like it is a good choice for the rifle that we are going to partner it with. If you are interested to see what I am about to share in this video and have been looking for an affordable scope with good quality, don't go away, stay right there. I'm on my way to the table to unbox this item. I will see you there right after this. We are again here on the table for another unboxing video, but before I go further, I wanted to emphasize that anything that you see in this video is not for sale, and I am not affiliated to any of the products that you see here. Although I am a big fan of Sig, they did not send this rifle scope to me for unboxing and overview. We use our own funds to purchase this item. With that said, let's open the box and see what we have inside. Nice. Throw this over on the side real quick. Yay! Okay, inside the box we are greeted with an owner's manual. Many of us oftentimes we neglect this reading material, but my suggestion to everyone is to at least take a few minutes to read the owner's manual, because this literature have all kinds of good information about the scope. Look at that. Pretty cool. Very colorful. Well, or not. Black and white. Alright, and of course we also have the Sig. We also have the Sig scope itself, and it is wrapped in a plastic. Cool. What else we got there? Nothing. All right, cool. Well, it looks like we don't have anything else in the box. All right, everyone, keep in mind that when you purchase a scope, most of the time, it does not come with a scope ring mounts. You have to purchase the ring mounts separately, and sometimes choosing the correct scope ring mounts are also overwhelming. So if you are not sure what ring mounts to get, just ask the sales representative in your favorite local firearms store, and they should be able to assist you. Mounting the scope is another that we have to be careful with. So ensure that you install your rifle scope properly. I have a shooter at one time who asked me to zero his rifle with a scope that he installed himself. When I looked through the glass, I can tell that the reticle is tilted, and the turret adjustments for both the elevation and windage does not have any pointing direction and adjustment markings. With all that issues that I saw, I still attempted to zero the scope with the rifle, and after a few rounds, I decided to ditch the scope because it cannot hold the zero. So why am I sharing you this story? Well, make sure that make sure that you do your research when buying a scope. Although we are on the budget, there are still good quality scopes that are in lower price points. All right. So let's take a closer look at this rifle scope. Let me take it out from the plastic wrapping here. Cool, right there. All right, nice. Well, this scope is the Sig Sauer Whiskey 3, and this particular model has a 3.9 times magnification right here. You can see it right down there with 50 millimeter objective lens diameter. Oh, what's that? Let me take that out too. The tube diameter, the tube is right here. The tube diameter is 1 inch. The windage right here, this is the windage and this is the elevation. So the windage and the elevation have the screw-on caps. It looks like right here, screw-on caps. This caps is added to protect the turret from any debris that will cause potential damage and keep your scope zero from being shifted while transporting or carrying your rifle. So with that said, make sure these turret caps are installed when you are not making any windage or elevation adjustment. Well, as you can see here, the adjustment per click is 1.25 MOA for both the elevation and windage, and both have a total adjustment range up to 80 MOA. The weight of this scope is about 18 ounces, and the length right here, from here to here, is about 18. It's about 12.4 inches. This also have a fixed parallax, and it is non-adjustable. This rifle scope is a second focal plane. What does that mean? Well, the reticle stays the same in the same size, while your target becomes bigger and smaller when you adjust the magnification right here. Right here. Other shooters likes a first focal plane, and others incline towards second focal plane. However, focal planes, well, I rest that on the shooter's preference. Everyone is different. So if you like to shoot with your scope the first focal plane or second focal plane, that is your choice. This scope also have the basic quad flex reticle. For those of you who are not familiar, what is a quad flex? Basically, it looks like a traditional crosshairs that you see in the scope. This particular model also does not have an illuminated reticle. This is also weather resistant. This is also fog proof and rated as IPX7 waterproof for a 1 meter water immersion. This scope does not come with a sunshade or lens cap, so if you want these items, be prepared to buy them separately. The best way to maintain image quality is by keeping your lens clear of dirt and dust that causes, scratches, meaning a lens cover would be a great add-on, and that is something to think about also. It looks like the build quality of this scope appeared to be very well engineered. All right. Well, what are numbers means on the scope? Well, let me tell you, I have a shooter who's first time buying a rifle scope and asked me what are those numbers on the rifle scope represent. All right, folks, let me break it down just in case we have a viewer that has the same question. All right, right here. Right here, let's break it down real quick. The first number is the magnification power. For example, this one have a 3, meaning anything we see through the scope is 3 times larger as it would with our eyes. The second number over here, the second number in this case, we have 9, means that we can adjust the magnification from 3 to 9 power, which allows us to magnify and set the level of magnification we want anywhere in between these two numbers. This is what we need also to consider when selecting a scope, because if you have too much magnification, it would be difficult to engage a target in a close range. And of course, if you have too little magnification, it is hard to see a target at a longer distance. All right, the last number is the objective lens diameter, meaning the larger the objective lens, the more light is gathered by the scope, rendering a brighter image. The objective lens will also determine the minimum height, meaning if you have a scope that has a bigger objective lens, it requires a taller rings. All right? Another question that came up is how many yards is the 3.9x scope can reach or good for? Well, one thing that I have learned is that for every power of magnification, like right here, you should be able to reach or shoot an additional 100 yards, meaning this 3.9 times magnification, we should be able, or you should be able to give a good 900 yards. But of course, there are other things to consider. Like my eyesight is not the same as when I was younger, so maybe the 3.9 times magnification, I will be able to see like 600 to 7 yards. Now, you know it. Pretty cool, huh? Looks like a pretty good scope. I like it.
Well, hello everyone. I am a big fan of a Sig Sauer scope. This Whiskey 3 optic design model is good for sports and recreational shooting, and it is ideal for shooters who are looking for a good quality optic while on a budget. The glass is clear and sharp, and you will get a high quality scope for such a good affordable price. This scope also produces a clear image and excellent light transmission. I was playing around with the turret adjustment, and I can actually feel and hear the clicks when moving the elevation and windage adjustment dials. One thing that I am looking for a scope is warranty. According to Sig, they got your back, meaning they offer unlimited lifetime guarantee. Fully transferable, no warranty cards required, no receipt required, no time limit applies, no charge, and also Sig indicated that they will repair your and replace your defective product in the event that it becomes damaged or defective at no charge. This guarantee is hard to beat. Well, like I said at the beginning of this video, I am a big fan of Sig rifle scope, and even I own one of their BDX scope lineup and paired that with Sig rangefinder. If you are planning to buy a glass for your rifle that is affordable with good quality, you might want to check this rifle scope. It may be the right one for you. Well, my friends, this is it for me. Thank you for watching. Once again, this is your friend Apulakai Armory saying no and follow all the weapons and range safety rules, and let's keep hitting the X-ring. To all my brothers and sisters in the Marine Corps, Semper Fi, and to all my Filipino viewers, mabuhay po kayong lahat. Until next time.